Hi guys, it's Aaliyah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be another update on my hormone replacement therapy. And the last video I made about this was my 6-month update. It has now been 3 months since then, so now we are at month number 9. And then my next update will be at 1 year. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about the changes that I've seen since my 6-month update, and then also the changes that I've seen since the beginning. So the first update that I want to talk about is my voice. My voice is actually getting higher every day. It always tends to change. It's always changing, always. I've never really had like a manly voice, so... But if you watch like my 6-month update to now, then you could tell the difference. And I'll even link my 6-month update in the description box so that if you guys didn't see that, you can go back and watch it. With the changes in my hormones, we're going to start with the fact that the last time I talked about in my 6-month update, I was on 1 milligram twice daily of estrogen, which would have been 2 milligrams a day. And then I was on 50 milligrams twice daily, which would be 100 milligrams of spironolactone, which is my testosterone blocker. And now I'm up to 4 milligrams of estrogen a day, and then 200 milligrams of spironolactone. And personally, like, I could have stayed at 2 milligrams of estrogen, but me and my doctor decided that because I didn't see the changes that I wanted to see as quick as I was seeing them, and it was already 6 months, I told her, let's up the dose. Might as well. I mean, no harm, no foul. The next thing that I want to talk about is my hair. And in my 6-month update video, you can see that my hair, I want to say it was like up to here, so it has grown like this much. I want to say I got it cut to like up here, and that was like right before my birthday, and my birthday is December 22nd, so I want to say that I got my hair cut December like 20th, 18th, somewhere around there. So this has, like, my hair is like all the way down here past my tattoo now. So my hair is growing at a rapid pace. Now I'm not sure if that's, my hair has always grown fast, but my hair has never grown like this fast. So that is one thing that I'm really excited about, just because I've always wanted like long hair, like, you know, the blonde girls in the movies, but unfortunately I would never have that kind of hair, just because I've dyed my hair so much that I've completely destroyed it. So I'm still trying to work it back to health, and this is my natural hair. This is no product. This is absolute all natural. Like, you can see my roots, they're foul. I'm used to just dyeing my hair as soon as my roots come in, but I'm trying to let it grow so that it can be healthy, and that my natural hair can be like untouched, no dyes, no nothing. So the next update I'm going to talk about is my boobs. And when I first started hormones, I still had a little bit of cleavage, just because I am bigger. And I don't mean bigger as in like fat, but I mean like I was bigger, like I've just always been bigger. First of all, I'm 6 foot, so let's just start with that. So when I first started taking hormones, right away, my boobs just kept growing. Like it was like almost in like the first month of me taking my hormones, the only thing that I noticed was the fact that my boobs were growing. Like, I didn't notice anything else. It was just my boobs. And every day my boobs would get more and more sensitive, my nipples would get more and more sensitive, and then my areolas would, like, they were getting huge. Not like huge like baloney, but my nipples used to be like probably like this big, and now they're like, I want to say like this big. I would show you guys, but I don't want YouTube to report me for nudity. Next sort of updatey thing I'm going to talk about is the way that my skin feels. I have really sensitive skin, so my skin has never worked with me a day in my life. I always am breaking out, and not even on my face. Like, the first month of my hormones, my face broke out tremendously, and that was because of the hormones that were going inside my body coming outside of my body. There was so many different hormones rushing around, so my face broke out. But ever since that first month, my face does not break out hardly. And the biggest reason that it breaks out now is because how often and how much makeup I do wear. But I'm sorry, I'm never gonna stop wearing makeup. It's as simple as that. But the rest of my body is like really sensitive. Like, you can see right here that I have a lot of like redness, and this used to be a lot worse. But since I've started taking my hormones, my skin has gotten a lot better. Not better as in like it's not still not sensitive, but it's less sensitive than it was before. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to talk about is the amount of weight I have gained since I started my hormones. So let's talk back to August 11th, 2016. That is the first day that I started my hormones. I weighed about, I want to say I was like 212. And then I started my hormones, and I started to put on weight, and I went from like 212 when I started to like 220, which wasn't like a bad, but it was still like, it was noticeable for me because I look at myself every day, of course. So I started to work out, and I went from 220 pounds. I was all the way down to like 202. I was almost under 200 pounds, and that is my goal weight. And then I just quit working out. Like, I just got so lazy. So then I just quit working out, and at this point, I was now starting to take my spironolactone, which is my testosterone blocker. And with this, my appetite is so weird. Like, I could be so hungry, like this minute, and then the next minute I could be so like, I don't want nothing, I don't want nothing, I don't want nothing. And then 2 minutes later, I could be so hungry again. Like, my body just tells me like, you're gonna be fat forever. Like, that's what it comes down to. So at this point, this is when I got to the highest weight that I've ever been, and I was at 247. So I looked at myself in the mirror, and I told myself that I was disgusting, and that I should have never let myself get to where I was. And I was absolutely right. So that is when I cut soda completely out of my life. I only drink water. I only drink like anything. I only drink water, and then I would only eat like fruits, vegetables, protein shakes, salad. And in the first week of me working out, I lost 15 pounds. So I went from 247 to 232. And I was really proud of myself, because not only did I see like a notice in the mirror, even people around me seeing that I was losing weight, and I was really proud of myself for that. So I still, every day, all I drink is water, and or I drink caffeine-free soda, which would be the only soda that I drink is Sprite, and I drink more water than I do Sprite. So, but I have like cut back on eating healthy, just because what I was doing to myself was absolutely uncalled for almost. I was literally eating like an orange for breakfast, a banana for lunch, and a parfait for dinner, and that was it. I wasn't eating anything else. So I told myself, like, you can eat, you just have to watch how much you eat. So I'm now at 234, and my goal weight is to be under 200 pounds. I don't know if that is going to be possible for me, just because I am 6 foot tall. And not only that is, but I'm taking hormones, and my body is shifting, changing. It's weird, you know, like, it's just, it would be like a child going through puberty, and you can't really help the changes that your body's going through. The only thing I can really do is stick to working out and making sure that I'm not putting garbage inside of my body so that I don't gain back the weight that I've already lost. But a weight gain was definitely one of the biggest things that I noticed throughout my transition. And again, like I said in the beginning, I am going to post pictures of before I started hormones, when I started hormones, 6 months to now, so that you guys can see the time lapse of how much weight I've gained, how much things have changed, what is still changing, so that you guys can get a rough idea of what the hormones have done for me, so that it's easier for you guys to understand a little bit about the whole process. So I'm going to periodically post pictures. They're either going to be in the beginning, the middle, or the end. And I'm thinking I'm leaning it more towards the end, just so I can do like a slideshow of all of the pictures. That way it's easier for all of you guys. I think I'm going to put maybe 6 or 7 pictures. I can do like 2 from the beginning, 2 from when I started, 2 6 months to now, so that you guys can see the whole process and change in the way that my body works. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed my 9-month update on hormones. I am very excited for what the future has in store, and I just can't believe that it has actually been 9 months. It still blows my mind because it seems just like yesterday I was taking that first pill, and now I'm here. So I also wanted to thank you guys so much for your support. I've hit over 100 subscribers, and I understand that that's not a lot, but to me that is. And that was one of the first goals that I had when starting my YouTube channel, was to hit 100 subscribers. And now I'm going to work my way to 1,000, and so on and so forth. So thank you guys so much for that. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And make sure you hit the bell so that you get notified when I post this video and all the future videos that I do have, so that you guys don't miss them, because I don't want you to miss out on all the fun. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.